Hello again. In the description to this video I give a link to an advertisement from Sheffield Cathedral for a new director of music, which is a bit like a choir master. Along with the usual guff about equal opportunities, we read that we welcome applications from everyone. However, we are aware that disabled, women and those of global majority heritage, GMH, are currently underrepresented in our team, and so we particularly encourage applications from these groups. Well, we know what women are, or at least most of us do, and we also understand what is meant by disabled people. But what on earth does global majority heritage mean? This is an extraordinary and very dishonest move, which we shall be seeing more of in the near future. Indeed, GMH is starting to replace BAME in some quarters. What does it mean? It's very simple. Black people have grown tired of being referred to as an ethnic minority. Surely, looked at from a global perspective, it is white people who are the minority, no? Add up all the white people in Europe, America, Canada, Australia and so on, and you find that there are about 750 million of them, about 750 million, making up just 12 to 15% of humanity. That's a minority, all right, and it is on these grounds that black people claim to be part of the global majority heritage, because they're not white. I strongly suspect that some viewers will already have spotted the flaw in the reasoning here. Determining who belongs to that global majority depends entirely on who you want to be in it. In other words, which groups, which ethnicities and skin colours you want to lump together. Let's play this game with black people themselves, shall we? There are roughly 1.2 billion people in Africa, but of course they aren't all black. Egypt alone contains over 100 million Arabs and Berbers. Roughly speaking, there are perhaps 980 million black people in Africa. Then you have 40 million African Americans, 43 million black people in the Caribbean and so on. All told, there are perhaps 1.1 billion black people in the world. Since there are nearly 8 billion people in the world in total, this means that 6/7 of the world's population are not black. They only represent 1/7 of the world's ethnicities. Who's the global minority now? It's the same with Chinese people. There's a lot of them, but over 80% of the world's people are not Chinese, making them a minority as well. You see how the game is played? By choosing your categories and ethnicities carefully, you can make anybody part of the global majority and define any ethnicity as a minority if you feel like it. Some of us might be a bit surprised to see the church play this game, but the Church of England has long been known for its obsession with black people. The GMH racket is specifically designed to discriminate against white people and make them feel bad, and the aim is, as always, to give an advantage to black people. If I was black, I would probably get a bit sick of this patronising dishonesty by liberal white folk.